Welcome in, fam. If you are new or just passing through to my channel, welcome. My name is Tam. I'm also known as the Enlightened Auntie. If you are returning, welcome back, squad. Here today to do another general reading. There are no signs in my reading when we're talking tarot. If you'd like to book a personal reading more along the lines of your own story, all of my information can be found below in the description box, and my books are always open. Let's just see what Spirit has for you today, all right? Okay. Well. All right, so something's come to an end. You have made your decision to move on from it. There was a relationship or a situation with somebody who you would have considered a very important part of your life, or at least it has been a stable force where it provided some sense of stability for you, whether real or perceived, right? I think you've come to terms with whatever the situation is. There has been some lies and backstabbing and betrayal, but you have come to terms with it. I believe that you recognize it for what it is. You have the Judgment in the upright also talks about forgiveness. And I know that it's very hard for some people to forgive, especially when somebody has done you wrong, right? But the ability to forgive and to release shows a sign of healing, okay? And I feel as though because you have recognized, Judgment to me also talks about, it's like looking at the trash, and I say this all the time, it's like looking at the trash on both sides of the street, and coming to terms with, this is what I did, this is what you did, this is how we both played a part in it. Coming to terms and acceptance of this is exactly what it is. I don't see it any other kind of way. The rose-colored glasses are off. I'm seeing it for what it is, and I accept it for what it is. But now I'm ready to move on, even though I'm not entirely sure. With this full card, with this like eclipse full moon, I'm not entirely sure about the direction that I'm going in. I might even be a little bit hesitant, but I also feel as though you're gonna just trust I feel like you're just trusting your intuition. You're no longer looking at the past. You're not living in the past. You're being very present-minded about, what your focus is supposed to be on, right? We call this growth. I love it. Okay. I said it's the end. The world over the Ten of Swords. It's the end. Look at you. I want to give you a big hug. Okay. So you may have someone wanting to come towards you, because the Judgment also talks about reconciliation. So there's an opportunity or potential here for some kind of reconciliation. I see a bunch of different, now they got these other cards out here, I see a bunch of different other things. So there is potential here for some type of reconciliation. However, reconciliation does not mean reunion. It's literally just the acceptance of what is. You could totally sit down, hash it out, have a conversation or whatever. You could fist bump, walk away, and never look back. Or you can engage, go back into a new, go into a new cycle with the same person, but this time you go in aware of the red flags, right? So you can choose whether or not to continue to participate or completely withdraw. I do see the energy of somebody may potentially be traveling towards you, traveling to you, either to initiate this ending and or beginning. You may not expect it, but I feel as though you may have already released the energy of whatever this situation was. You've already released it because you did not find any stability in it, and you don't even find it worth your time or energy. That's what I call growth. I love it. I love it. You made a decision. You made a mind over heart decision. You made a mind over heart decision, and you chose to heal. You chose to pull your energy back, mind your business, and heal. Yes. I'm going to take it just the way that it felt on the floor. Oh, there's 2 cards. Yeah. You're deciding to heal. You're deciding to focus, no longer juggling two. If you were juggling between 2 situations, you're no longer juggling. Again, you came to terms with something. Somebody doesn't foresee you dropping the whole thing altogether. Why? Because you don't want to be in conflict. And you certainly don't want to, and it's like by dropping it, you pull yourself out of whatever kind of conflict energy that other people have been throwing at you or maybe projecting onto you. By you releasing the energy, you also release the conflict energy that's attached to it. You're not even in that energy. Again, you're focused on right now, and you know what not to put your energy into, what not to even give a single thought to. Yeah. So you pull back all the way. You pull back all the way. You may have even ghosted to the point where it's ghosting. You know, you just pull back. Gone into hermit mode, isolated yourself in order to heal. There may be no communication at this time, but no communication here, that was your choice. Because you pull back. You recognize, in order for this devil energy to be in the upright, you too would have to participate in it. In order for and I always say this whenever the devil is in play, because the devil and the lovers are 2 sides of the same coin. Whenever the devil is in play, you have to ask yourself, and I will always present this question, what part did you play in creating that dynamic? Because the devil energy is that of, codependency, and it could be jealousy and possessiveness and control and, all of that, right? But in order to be a participant in this toxic relationship, you have to have some responsibility. So this is like, when you pull back, you started to recognize where all that conflict energy was coming from. They didn't see that coming. They didn't expect that. They didn't expect you to recognize it. Baby, they did not expect for you to recognize it. They did not expect for you to see through the lies and the bullshit. They did not expect for you to see through the lies and the bullshit. That this was not this relationship, the situation, there's nothing happy. It falls apart. It's all falling apart. It was a loveless relationship. There was nothing supportive in it. Nothing but heartache. And if this has something to do with a family dynamic, once you pulled your energy back, once you pulled away from these people, whatever, and it doesn't have to be family, like blood connected related, but these could be like people that you considered as family. These people have been around you for a long time. At one point, maybe you have been in a happy, kind of relationship with these people at one point. But you legit found your stability and happiness once you pulled away from these people or this situation. Yep. You started focusing on yourself. You started focusing on self-love. And you lost hope for these people, for this situation. You lost hope for it. But you're letting, I mean, there is a little bit of sadness. And I think the sadness comes from the fact that you realize that you cannot move forward with these people. You will never see eye to eye. Y'all will never be on the same page. And so now you're having to make a choice, or, you know, there was a choice being made of looking towards the future and having to really turn your back on this situation, because this situation cannot come with you into the next leg of the journey. Look at you go. Moving towards your soul tribe, finding balance, restoring balance back to your life. Because whatever was here, somebody was trying to create, whatever somebody was trying to do, like if somebody else was trying to do work against you, because again, you can't, this is not being able to work together. It's kind of like, because they were manipulating, this might have been somebody too. I'm getting strong moon magic. The words moon magic. Moon magic. Somebody's been using moon magic, moon cycle magic, yes. To play with your emotions. So somebody's been doing moon magic to affect your emotions. Well, how about that? I also see here where you may have had somebody who was trying, I'm like looking here at the cards, the way they're laying. I feel like there's somebody here that was trying to manipulate a situation or manipulate the energies to where if you have a family of your own, this is kind of like the energy of somebody trying to manipulate the energy so that you and your partner would not see eye to eye, and it would create some type of distance between you where it would break up your family and just be a whole bunch of chaos, right? Codependency and jealousy and all this other gnarly ass energy, right? Somebody was trying to manipulate the energies using moon magic to create this sense of disharmony within your family dynamic. I do believe that you pulling back from these people by seeing, this is kind of like having foresight. This is an intuitive energy. This is like not only just intuitive, but you're logical as well. So it's just kind of like when you pull back, once you pulled back from this energy, you were able to see, like literally see through the bullshit. Once you when you decided to pull back and you totally pulled back and started to heal, when you just decided to not make this other situation a priority in your life and you decided to start focusing on yourself, you began to see the cracks in the foundation. You start to see the lies. Woo. Bottom of the child. Somebody is feeling left out in the cold. And I feel like there is a possibility. Here's the funny part. Somebody's feeling left out in the cold. Wow, I never noticed this. Okay. Somebody here, okay. So somebody feels left out in the cold, abandoned and or rejected, right? This could have something to do with a mother-daughter relationship. The problem is there is potential for a new cycle, or there is potential here where stability could be created in a new opportunity. However, the daughter appears to be very open, open, just transparent. That's the word. The daughter seems to be very transparent with her energy and what she has to give and what she's about or whatever. The mother energy, however, is very guarded, very closed off. And I feel like that's part of the reason, whatever this breakdown is because the mother figure or the mother energy could be dealing with a Leo. This energy, she's literally just got her hand out with an expectation of the daughter providing. This is a loaded ass card. I never paid attention. I've literally never, I mean, I look at the artwork, but I ain't never looked at it this deeply. But that's what I see. I feel like there's a mother here who is really guarded. She's not very transparent, which kind of means that she doesn't, if she's not transparent, that means she's not very honest. Like transparent, show it all, right? Show it all. And the daughter is like showing it all. Like she's showing it all. Daughter's showing it all, right? But the mother just simply has her hand out. And I feel like if this mother figure is feeling left out and rejected, abandoned, or whatever, they may also be really worried about, there's like anxiety here. Somebody is there. Oh God. We have somebody here that's like riddled with anxiety, sleepless nights. I feel like they may want to initiate some type of like an apology, but I feel like it's empty because this energy, I'm gonna say she because it's all connected to this mother figure. Put that on everything. They want to come in with an apology of some sort, but they're nervous about it. And I feel like, again, I keep saying, even though this is not an offer, it is an offer, I guess, an offer of an apology, but it's not sincere. This is the energy that has been coming up a lot. It's not sincere. Whatever this apology is not sincere. All right. Give me some kippers. Tell me what the distant horizon. So maybe this communication is coming in the distant horizon. Something that's coming soon. You may not be aware of it, may not even see it. Distant horizon, pathway, change. Okay, so maybe somebody's going on their path. It's a new path. Something, doorways are opening up. Change, new opportunities. Somebody may be moving. Change, great fortune. Going towards great fortune. Bottom of the deck, mature woman. So maybe this mature woman, and I'm looking at the woman in this 5 of Pentacles, and she's an older woman, long gray hair. Okay, and we have the mature woman here. Mother figure, definitely a mother figure. So somebody may be concerned. There may be some concerns. Concerns about poverty. Somebody's trying to, like, she has her hand out. I said that. She has her hand out. So I kind of feel like somebody here, this mature woman, maybe she's worried because somebody is moving towards their path. They see a change. You've healed. You've healed. And they see with this change comes great fortune, right? So they're concerned about poverty. Somebody's concerned about their status. Because it's like if you leave, they don't have it no more. So somebody may be waiting. Okay. So you may have somebody here that's waiting It's almost like this is a relationship. This could be any kind of lovers. Doesn't have to be like a love connection or marriage or anything like that. It's just a relationship connection. Somebody is waiting. Somebody's worried about this connection. So maybe if you're going into a new cycle, they're concerned. But it all boils around, it all centers around poverty. Somebody is worried about being broke. Huh. Yeah, ship and distant horizon. So there could be like somebody's business is taking off. Somebody's business could be taking off because of repetitive work. The work that you've been doing, the work, okay. So somebody's business, I'm getting a whole bunch of stuff here. So if you've got a business, if somebody out here is an entrepreneur and you've got a business, this could be talking about distance travel or somebody traveling towards you, right, in the distant horizon. Could have something to do with your business, right? Something glowing up because of repetitive action that you've done in the past, maybe work that you've done in the past. There's a change, a job change or employment. There could be change. And why? Because you're smart. You've been strategic in your moves. There may be a meeting or some information that comes to you. Message or information that comes to you about great fortune. Okay, now we know that energy has been coming up a lot. Okay. Now, if somebody is dealing with some financial struggles right now, you're kind of being guided to have patience, right? Because literally all the cards are positive. The cards are positive. Accomplishment, stability, you're secure. You're secure because of your routines. What's the bottom? Your intuition is on point. Reflections. Your relationships reflect your wounds. Your relationships reflect your wounds. You're healing from heartbreak, freedom from a toxic relationship or addiction. There may be some mother healing that needs to take place. That's crazy. I've shuffled the hell out of this deck, and I've actually done like maybe 4 readings, and a lot of these cards are the same cards that keep coming out. Somebody might be frustrated with the relationship. There may be some fear and ego issues. There's jealousy here. Somebody may be jealous. This mature woman may be jealous, feeling as though they're not enough. While you, on the other hand, are lighthearted. Things may also be coming to light for you. Receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure. We like that. Bottom of the deck, lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany. I like it all. I like it all. All right, let's grab a couple of oracles before we close out. Your messages for the collective, please. If any parts of this reading gave you confirmation or clarity on your situation, please give the video a thumbs up, okay? The algorithm here is really weird. Not quite sure how to catch the wave, but take action. yes. If you have a question, the answer is yes. Then we have improving health. Okay, then we have improving health and no. So I don't know if you got somebody up here that's maybe suffering from some illness. Somebody's health is not going to be improving. Yes to taking action, but no, the health is not going to be improving. I don't know who that's for. Take this one, thank you. Lost and found. What was once lost is about to be found thanks to the lost and found fairy. Sometimes she can help us find things we never even realized were lost, such as ourselves. All right, my friends, I'm going to leave it there. Again, my books are always open. All of my information can be found below in the description box if you'd like to book a personal reading that's more aligned with your own story. I hope that this gives you some kind of clarity. This reading was a little bit all over the place, but you know, I just pull whatever comes out, all right? So I'm gonna leave it there. Until next time, I love you. Take care. Have a wonderful day.